Hello guys, welcome to the stream. We are here with some more WS Invitationals action. This time it's going to be the penultimate round in the elimination bracket. We're actually pretty deep into the tournament now. There's only not many games left. Let me hope the bracket works. Oh, it does. Kind of. It like stopped working. It's weird. Well, I scrolled to the important part at least. So you can see, yeah, a lot of people have already been eliminated, sadly. We appreciate all the competitors just the same, though, no matter what the result is. And today we have Jesh versus Broderick. AOT versus Goblin Slayer. Strictly Broken Manager versus Strictly Broken Player. And no matter who wins here, Strictly Broken will move on. Exciting. And with me today is my co-commentator, Simu. Welcome to the stream.
It's nice to be here again.
It's nice to have you back. Always appreciate you. And let's see. Before we start, big shout out to NovaTCG for sponsoring the whole thing. Very generous prize pool contribution. And it's actually kind of prudent to talk about it now because we're getting pretty close to the money. We'll actually those matches pretty soon, actually, like within like the next like week or so, I think. So it bears mention. $50 for first place, $30 for second place, $20 for third place. And without further ado, I guess I'll go ahead and introduce the players. Hello, guys. We have Broderick on the left and Jesh on the right. If you guys could say hi, Broderick, say hi first, and then Jesh.
Hello there.
Hi, stream.
Hey, guys. All right. Well, you guys are ready to start whenever. Stream's live, so feel free. Go ahead.
All right, Broderick.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
All right.
And then 1, 2, 3.
So Goblin Slayer versus AOT.
Yeah, I think we've seen this matchup in the Invitationals already before.
Yes, yeah, two fairly popular decks. Definitely multiple people playing these.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, not every list is...
These are last representatives for each set?
Let me check.
Oh, that's 3.
Yes, actually.
Wow.
We actually have quite the diverse top cut, I guess. It's not a cut because it's like an actual bracketed tournament.
Right.
But we have like a lot of different decks. We have like... We only have 2... The only deck that has multiple participants left is Konosuba and Sao, but one of the Saos is Alicization, so...
Right. It's kind of hard to count that.
Yeah, effectively,
wow. A lot of diversity in the top 12. Really cool.
Yeah, exactly. And I think the regions are pretty split too.
Mm-hmm.
We have, at least one player from every different region that was invited in the top.
Yeah, you're good.
For one.
So
cancel.
Wow, cancels. He canceled.
3-5.
He canceled once and he molded a priestess pants, I think.
Right. So they trade the level 0s there. I think that's kind of interesting. That they opt for the trade, but it makes sense because Jesh has another runner in the back row, so he can always threaten front row presence with that.
Except
notably, Broderick only runs 2 of this chaser.
I was about to say that. Yeah, it's only 2 copies.
Good.
And he also only runs 2 of the assists, so it was like kind of a little lucky there.
His list is quite
greedy.
I don't know if it's greedy, but it's very teched out, I would say. He runs he doesn't run very many 4-ofs and runs a lot of different options.
How many cards in him?
I think that's that's an interesting choice. Usually with a deck that runs Torch or the Torch effect where you check up to 4, you would like to see a lot of duplicate cards because you're not always guaranteed to see them as you would if you had like search effects. So I think it's kind of interesting that he's still opting to run a very toolbox count, especially at 0.
For 2.
He just values all these cards, I guess. They do all have a purpose.
Right.
Let's see.
It's gonna be
Jesh
interesting.
with the stock bomb.
And
Running
the tri-field.
4.
For 2.
That's like the main
Yeah.
one of the main differentiators for his list compared to the other AOT players.
Yeah,
other AOT
he's running-
players play 4, I think. I think Clinton might have run
Cancel 2.
stock bombs, but he didn't run 4. He ran 2. Jesh runs 4.
Yeah.
So
4 is a lot, and he's opting not to run the mill runner Mikasa's.
Yeah.
So that's a very I would say deliberate decision by him. I wonder what he's teching the stock bombs for though.
there's a lot. I think those stock bombs have actually come in quite in handy throughout the event. Like we've seen it to action against Fate. He's played against Fate a few times.
Mm-hmm.
In this matchup, it stops the Rize,
Torch.
like not the Rize, the Goblin Slayer,
Does
the
it
Trubon's
require
Goblin Slayer stops
or
that.
order
Mhm.
character on board?
An order character.
So, I think it's coming quite in handy, and it even did work in Sunshine too. Quite a lot of
interesting.
on death / on reverse effects that players have come to depend on.
Right. I think it's kind of cool how he's using his level 0 slot to deny his opponent's advantage because he expects to recoup it all at level 1. I think with the level 1 combo as strong as Aaron, which functionally gives you a +2, I think it frees you up to play kind of like attrition with some of your other cards instead of trying to guarantee your own advantage.
Power there and power there.
And we have quite the weak turn from Broderick,
So
actually.
I'll
He only gets
search.
1 Goblin Man.
Yeah,
Wait,
still
does he
also
have-
play the climax.
Oh, okay. His clock is in a weird place.
Ooh, yeah, it's kind of hard to see. Actually, yeah, kind of to blink twice there to see. Yeah, he does
thought
have both colors though.
I thought he didn't have blue for a sec.
No, yeah, he does.
But only 1 Goblin Slayer. And the
Yeah,
rest of his attackers are
2
just
and
like
3.
utility cards. Ricky and
Yeah,
the
not
assist.
ideal. Definitely not ideal here.
Oh,
For 2.
but attacking with that priestess assist is actually quite interesting. Jesh can't count on getting that reverse there
For
because
2.
Yeah,
it'll definitely go to stock. So
yeah, I think that priestess assist is quite good, and especially in this matchup, I expect
Yeah,
Broderick
I'll go
to
Direct
actively try to grab it
for
to deny
4/4.
reverses.
Cancel.
Yeah, I think that's like one of those cards where it's like it's so good.
Yeah.
I would want to run more than just 2 copies. I think 2 copies, it's a little inconsistent. You might not see it in time to stop the level 1 combo.
Mm.
And it's just a good card because it just converts the stock so nicely in the Goblin Slayer deck.
Notably, it's also a priestess, so
Right. Yeah.
Broderick
important.
does run this resurrection event. Oh, oops.
Yeah, he only runs 1 copy of it,
Goblin Slayer
which
on the
is.
side is
Do people
3.
run more than 1 copy usually? I actually think it's like 1 or 2, right?
1 or 2, But like he does run that level 0.
Date scroll?
Yeah.
Or the
no.
level 0 that can.
Bond
grab
to
it,
it.
right.
Yeah, I can grab it.
Yeah, the 3/2 early play Goblin Slayer also can search events, so he has multiple ways of getting it. Yeah, 1 resurrection, 1 gate scroll, just kind of covering his bases.
Gate scroll. Oh, you mean for
the 3/3
endgame.
counter.
Yeah.
3/3 counter,
I gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
yeah, just keeping the toolbox nature of the deck, I think.
How many cards
doesn't
do you have?
Goblin Slayer lose the power? It does lose
6.
power. So we'll see if Jesh.
Yes, give 500 power to the Aaron.
Well, I mean, I don't
he
think
gets the
power.
reverse. He definitely gets the reverse here.
Yeah.
Actually. He doesn't
Yeah,
get-
he's gonna get the reverse.
It actually just doesn't matter. But
Yeah.
Attack phase?
I think Broderick knows that.
For 2.
Yeah, it's probably not. I don't think he expects that he will get the wait.
Oh! He doesn't.
Did he
No summon.
not counter?
He didn't.
Direct
He just took it. Okay.
for 3.
Interesting.
Doesn't want
That
to use
kind
the
of-
event right now.
That kind of defeats the. I mean, he does cancel off the top basically. So maybe he was expecting a climax near the top there and was afraid to mill it if it was like top card.
5/5, 6/5, 7/5,
But-
8K.
That's giving AOT a +2 right there. Or did Jesh salvage a?
I'll go to 9K.
Oh, he counters on the other
Yeah,
side.
he keeps
Interesting.
he keeps the.
Okay, that makes sense then. So he was aware that he could counter over on the Goblin Slayer side, but in doing so, he needs to leave the Priestess on board for the 2K power. So that was actually quite relevant.
See. Ooh. So what is it? 7557, 885. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just
85 to
no,
9K.
sorry. 8K is 8K.
8K to
doesn't-
9K?
Krista doesn't count.
Torch.
Yeah, Chris doesn't count.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jesh doesn't have like a brainstorm or something he could have just dropped in the back. Probably doesn't though.
I don't think it would have been enough. He needed full board of He needed to play over the Krista.
Really?
Yeah.
The Goblin Slayer counters up to 9K, right?
9K. Yeah.
With one. Oh, it's only 500.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Well, that's very. I think that's pretty.
Hmm.
I think that's pretty heads up of Broderick to keep the
He
Goblin
had
Slayer.
another. Oh, he had another.
Oh, he has
Broderick,
another.
too.
He has another. Yeah.
But
Still
these
only
are-
one Goblin Slayer.
These
Yeah.
are. He's technically the brainstorm now. It's
He's
like
got the power.
Yeah. It's. What is his hand?
you know, if Jesh has another win, I don't think Broderick can stop him this time. But he might. He
Right.
runs 3 counters. We were talking about this before the game. He does. We were talking about what his list does differently than other people's,
Mm-hmm.
and he does run 3 counter. This level 1 counter,
Uh-huh.
pretty standard, but 3 is a lot.
Oh, I think you were muted during that time, Tom.
Was I?
Yeah, because I asked the question and you didn't say anything, and I thought you were just doing something else.
Give me a second.
And then you were like, I didn't hear you until like way later.
Oh, okay. Well, you're talking about the discussion for the.
Right.
Just-
Well, from my end, the discussion never happened
Yeah, I
because I
got
couldn't
that.
hear you.
About the counters? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my bad.
Yeah, it's okay. I was like, wait, what?
Oh, Frank.
Yeah, and then Broderick only runs 2
Torch.
brainstorms. I mean, I think it makes sense
For 3.
because Torch functionally
Yeah.
gives you the mill, so you don't really need to
For 3,
depend on your brainstorms for the milling, but
cancel.
losing just having to attack with the brainstorm here is really bad because it means that you only have 1 copy left.
Yeah.
Nice cancel from Jesh.
Yeah, I think if he can mill out the rest of his deck, he'll get a really good refresh timing here. That requires him not to clock though, and also requires him to have a brainstorm. And we don't know if he did he search a brainstorm with
I
the gear?
I don't remember actually.
Yeah.
We'll see
Yeah.
it soon. We'll see it if he does, but
I mean, I assume he has another gear in hand. Oh no, he decides to clock. Okay, so he's
Hmm.
foregoing the compression here. I mean, I
digging
think
for
that's
a
just
win. I guess he has
I
a
think
win
it's-
left.
yeah, I think it's either looking for a win or it's a tell that he doesn't have a brainstorm.
Goblin Slayer is still 7K, yeah?
Yeah. Because I have 2 and then plus
Yeah.
1,000.
Alright.
So he has 7 cards left in deck. If he had a brainstorm, he would have had 9. Brainstorm down to 5. Even without a hit, that would have been pretty good, I think.
Just going for a non-combo turn?
Non-combo turn.
And then
Yeah, definitely seems like it. Interesting.
1,
Oh, there's the win. I think he might have been digging for it.
Yeah.
2, 2.
Almost
Because
misses
it's just
the
such a
arc.
good
Almost
good
misses it.
opportunity to. Oh yeah. Such a good opportunity to push for the win this turn.
We'll give power to the armor.
He's not gonna be able to reverse the Goblin Slayer.
Attack phase.
You're good.
For 1.
That's actually quite unfortunate.
1's good. I got 8 climaxes going back. Anything else you want to know?
All 8.
I'll lay it.
This
With
fan-
a really good stock
Which
too.
good.
Yeah.
Field and hand I think are probably a little bit low, but
Yeah.
his hand is okay too. It's like probably like
It's probably like double
He hasn't
priestess
been-
alarm.
Yeah, alright.
He hasn't been committing that many cards to the board, so
Yeah, climax like.
not a climax. He's going 8 back.
Oh, he's eight back. Okay, so no
Yeah.
climax. Okay, but yeah, probably double priestess at least with the alarm,
Yes,
and then like a
probably.
torch. I think a torch, right? I don't think he torched, so
Yeah.
should be a torch somewhere in there.
Probably 2. I think he has 2. He did the combo twice. He has it. Yeah, see, he has at least 2 torches, I think.
Oh yeah, he didn't use the torch for the first combo either. That's right.
At least I'm not. I don't think he did.
I don't recall
One,
him
two,
doing that
three.
either.
2, 3, 1.
Or if he did it really quickly because he just pushed up his back. Yeah, I think because like if he did it, I would imagine he would try to like
So then
push up
refresh,
better cards in that case.
level blue.
Pushing up the 1-0 back row. Do you think that's gonna hurt him? That's his only copy.
For 1.
I guess in this matchup,
Hmm.
AOT doesn't really have too much to.
Wait, you're.
He
Let's see,
counters the
actually.
brainstorm.
It's gonna be 4.
Oh, there we go. Multiple counters,
Cancel. Alright,
like doing the work.
for 2.
Oh wow. Okay.
I
I think that's actually pretty good.
Is there anything
The
you
like
know
being able to say the
that
brainstorm here.
I think.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was going to do about his back row if he wasn't going to be able to keep the 1-0, but brainstorm and then maybe a 2-1.
Wait a
just to
sec.
secure the back row.
Level 3 Sasha.
Wait a sec.
Did something happen?
How big is the
Brainstormer?
that brainstorm
is
does
one
not.
card base.
That brainstorm does not win.
Does it
he
tie?
did-
That's it.
Oh no, it's under, huh?
Yeah, you're good.
No, it's
It's
tie. Wait a second.
Oh no. He also gives power with the priestess.
No,
So
that doesn't. Oh, that's right. Sorry.
yeah, so it's 4-5.
4-5.
4-5.
Ugh.
1, 2, 3.
Ugh.
It's exactly big enough, right?
Yeah, it's 1K over.
Oh yeah, it's because no climax was played. So yeah, brainstorm is 4-5.
Draw.
3 counters. You used
Two-
2 of them
two of them-
already. Pretty.
Yeah, 2 of them already
pretty high
played.
impact so far.
I would say so, yeah. Denying an
priestess
error reverse
for
and then
definition.
being able to save a brainstorm that we basically wrote that brainstorm off. But still pretty big, turns out. I mean I think Broderick was pretty lucky that that Jesh had an attack with the Krista. If Jesh had a combo, I think
Discard.
it would be really bad for Broderick.
Play another one.
Double priestess turn. Incoming.
Incoming. Does he have the climax?
I'll ditch a climax to salvage one.
Probably. I think he only checked 2. Oh,
and
triple?
then I'll ditch a torch.
Do you think it's worth it for him to play over the back row cowgirl
Oh yeah.
for a triple turn? You think so?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think.
Okay.
For sure. Broderick opting for strength in numbers,
Mhm.
as
Sure,
opposed to beefing up like 2 or
start a
maybe 1
climax,
priestess.
Have 2.
Right. Okay. Checks top 2, quickly throws them down.
Check step.
Probably clean.
Out front. Gets the effect for 3.
Choosing to attack first into the Armin lane.
No anti-change, so I mean, I think this is good. Basically means that if he wants to gear here, he probably gears back to save the Armin. Otherwise, you could gear the Armin. I guess it doesn't really matter, huh?
Sometimes maybe you could consider.
If he has
moving
double
it
gear, you can gear it to reduce.
No, yeah, well, no, you could just sack it, I guess. They could treat it as sacking it for a minus soul, but usually not worth it.
Right, that's true.
I think Jesh is gonna have a bit of trouble challenging everything next turn. He has to have a pretty good, really sculpted hand to deal with this board next turn.
Right. I
You know,
mean,
2 or maybe 1, or it's not that bad, but 3 is kind of hard. Especially because
Right.
Broderick runs 2
Four.
anti-change counters too. So
Yeah. I mean, I think if he has the Sasha, which is really good in this matchup, he
I'll
can
go
hope for
direct
the
to
miracle
4.
3-mil.
4.
But otherwise, yeah, I think it's quite difficult.
Did the last one
And
pass?
they all hit.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
they all
they
hit.
all hit.
Right.
Oh man,
Oh,
not
man.
even tough.
Jesh is-
You know, that's possibly why
Yeah,
he
you're good.
played 3, right? You know, Sasha is a 3-soul attacker, but you know, right now it's attacking for 0.
Yeah.
Unless Jesh has a climax. So Jesh is gonna
Yeah.
actually clock himself to level 3. Uh,
Okay.
I don't dislike that. I think taking the anti-change counter out of like as a factor,
Right.
out of consideration is like pretty good. Let's see if he mills a 3. He mills a 1.
Kills
Kills
the
a brainstorm.
in the back.
Yeah, probably
Okay.
brainstorm.
Yeah. Unfortunate, a mill on the Sasha. I mean, it would have been pretty lucky if he milled a 3. But it's unfortunate because Broderick's in a really good board state right now. And yeah, I don't think Jesh can do anything.
Ooh.
What do you think he's trying to do here? Is he trying to just get stock? I mean, his hand is so low.
The priestesses
Yeah, I think
are
he's
10-5?
just
Yeah, they're all.
he's gonna
10-5.
sack the brainstorm. I wonder.
Cards in hand?
So
I have 5.
Like,
he doesn't need
I would've-
stock.
Counters
I
and-
feel like I wouldn't have attacked. In
Right, I would've
one or
just-
more
I
of
would've
those
just-
lanes. Wouldn't have even committed the brainstorm, right?
Right. I would have
yeah.
just played the
One.
Sasha, and then if I didn't mill a 3, just move it back row, and then just be like, have fun, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The positioning on this 2-1 Armin is also quite weird. It's not behind the Sasha.
It's true as well. Well, we'll see if he moves it. It's still like his main phase.
Yeah, that's true. It's still main phase.
What do you have power?
How much power does it pump? It pumps, I believe,
Game gives
25.
25. Okay, can he get over?
Let's see.
The-
So Armin 6, 7, 6, 7,
doesn't
8,
move it.
Powers.
8, 5, 11? 11?
7,
He's big enough. He's big enough to force a counter at least.
Okay, on both, so both lanes, right?
Both lanes will contest, yeah.
Nice.
10, 5.
Still kind of weird that the Armin's not behind the Sasha. I guess he's
11,
Not changing?
Like,
Probably not changing this
Okay.
turn.
yeah, probably not changing.
Is what that means.
And then you get
Yeah.
-3.
Clock to level 3, so the Sasha doesn't get anti-changed.
Right.
Jolly good story time.
Although I
Yeah.
think not putting it behind is like, I think you should just always put it behind just to bluff it, right?
Front again?
Yeah.
For...
Ooh, that does damage.
That's 4.
'Cause you're 6
no.
soul.
Oh, it is 3. Yeah, it is 3. It's 3.
6 soul. Imagine that.
I'll,
Actually
I'll go to
doing
12-5.
actually a 3 damage swing. Have you ever seen somebody take 3 damage on a triple priestess turn?
I'm
Wait.
gonna side it
Wait, how did it...
for 0.
Huh?
Deal so much
Sasha,
damage.
cause he crit. He triggered 2 soul.
Oh.
Effects.
Yes, Sasha's
Oh,
3 soul
okay.
base,
Okay,
1k1.
okay.
Right? have you
Alright.
seen somebody take 3 on a triple priestess turn?
Okay.
My goodness, that's crazy.
Well,
I mean,
is
that's like
pretty
it's a
lucky.
huge swing for Jesh, actually. Yeah, like I think he was pretty much out of the
Set up
game
5
if he didn't do
It
that.
happens before you.
And he did have the change for
It's
the
at the
Armin.
start.
Yeah, he did change.
So-
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
So
Yeah,
the
it's
Armin's
really
not dead.
interesting.
I'm just still thinking.
Sasha's not dead yet, so he can check 5 if he wants. Oh, yeah, I think he moved the Sasha to waiting room too early.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Go ahead.
okay, he
Oh,
has
okay,
1
so-
card in hand right now.
Priestess.
Not a very good position. I mean, damage-wise, I think he somehow managed to claw it back through the triple priestess turn, which is, yeah, quite impressive. But as far as being able to build a board for the next turn, it's not looking good for Jesh.
It is not. Especially, God forbid, Broderick has
Second
another
gate.
chance. Yeah.
Played the
That
Or
would
second blue
be
gate, yeah.
quite strong.
level 3s, 2k
Oh, is that a
Yeah,
okay? No, that's not.
it's
He's
the
bonding to the 3/2 here.
to the Goblin Slayer.
The burner, yeah? Yeah.
Yeah.
Climax phase.
Oh my
Check
goodness.
Okay, so
I'll go direct.
Jesh hopes he whiffs.
Gets
He
the
doesn't whiff
effect
the first
full.
one.
That's 1. Cancels on 3. Okay.
Oh, front. Gets the effect for 3.
Also active.
Ooh, that's
2 priestesses.
global 2 priestess.
Mm.
And then I'll front. Gets
He
the
hits it
effect.
all.
Oh,
And
he gets
this
it
is
all,
lethal.
and this is also
Okay,
okay.
well.
He cancels that, but
Hit it.
another blanket minus
Yeah.
3 soul. That's just so rough for AOT to deal with, especially with only one Sasha.
I'm gonna encore the brainstorm.
He's gonna
3
encore the
stocks.
brainstorm. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean he kind of has to. His hand's not in a good position.
I really wish he didn't attack that card last turn if he was gonna do that.
Right? That's like his hand is just not there.
Brainstorm.
Like he swung two swings with. Okay, so he swung 2 times, right? So he got 2 soul. And then, or sorry, not 2 soul, 2 stock. And then he just paid 3 stock. So he actually lost the stock, and he lost the hand, right? He lost the 1-0 Armin that he fielded.
He lost 2 stock, right? Oh no, he did lose a stock. A stock, yeah.
Yeah, he lost 1 stock and he lost 1 hand in that transaction.
Yeah.
Okay, and granted, he was able to deal 3 damage because of his attack order, but like I mean that's just luck, right?
No, you're fine.
Alright.
Like he would have
Yeah.
actually been able to deal 1 damage either way with the Sasha, because with the 1k1 it would have been swinging for 1. Would have been swinging for 1 soul
3-2-1.
exactly. I guess he was trying to contest the middle priestess, which I think it's fine.
I mean, the Armin was already on the board. That's like fine. I just think the
Oh, the
brainstorm
Armin was
being-
already on. Yeah, the
Yeah, he saved it,
brainstorm,
right?
okay.
He saved it with the gear
Yeah.
the previous turn, so it's like fine.
Okay, yeah. So wait, in that case, then yeah, he
So
lost.
they all hit, yeah?
No, he lost 2
Yeah.
stock then. Yeah,
Hmm.
because
Um,
because the brainstorm attacks for a stock, and then he paid 3 to save it. So
no, he lost, but he didn't attack. Wait,
he
If he didn't
sided with the
attack-
brainstorm, didn't he? Not.
I mean, like, I would have
Oh,
preferred
it's
to see him not even like
Alright.
occupy
Play
that
it at
lanes.
all, right?
Yeah,
No,
not
yeah,
even play
I
it all,
agree.
right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
I'm
he
saying
lost
that-
1 stock because if he doesn't attack with the brainstorm, that's stock he doesn't get, right?
3-0.
Right, but then he also
Go ahead.
3 stocked the brainstorm
Draw.
to save it. So he got a stock, but then he lost 2 to save the
No
brainstorm.
problem.
Whereas if he didn't play it at all, he would be
Wait.
up 2 stock.
Sorry, yeah, you're right.
Is my math? Yeah, okay, yeah. I think
I'll torque.
that logic worked. Yeah.
Forever.
Well,
Whoa, 3 climaxes.
I got 7 climaxes going back. Anything else you want to know?
I think
Oh,
I
that's good.
casually just saw a torch that dropped 3 climaxes into Broderick's waiting room.
wait, I need to think about this more.
We're still doing the math on the
Uh,
Aaron, right? Okay, so he has Aaron in hand, right? So he could choose to not play the Aaron down, right? And then he doesn't have to
no,
free
it's
stock
it's
the
minus
Aaron.
it's minus 1 stock. He lost 1 stock. You were right initially because if he doesn't attack in that lane,
1, 2, 3.
it's still minus 1 stock,
2-3.
right?
Yeah.
With the brainstorm attacking and then 3 stocking, it's minus 2 stock. So it's still minus 1 stock compared to.
Oh, I see what
Yeah,
you
that's
mean.
what I'm
It's
saying,
minus
that's what
1
I'm
stock
saying. Yeah,
compared
it's minus
to
1 stock, yeah.
Right. I see what you mean. Okay,
Compared to
yeah.
what I would have preferred him to do, which is just not to attack at all, because like
Choose not to attack.
that attack is just like worthless. I don't think he
Right.
had stock issue. He even lost stock, so it's not even like an issue of like.
Right. He lost stock.
But even if he wasn't gonna 3 stock, I really don't like attacking into like priestess lanes, to be honest.
1k1.
Oh, he has another
Right.
one. Oh my god. This monster.
Gets a
This guy just
4.
triple priestess, and he didn't trigger on any of them. So these are just top decked hands, back to back to back.
Gets a effect for
Keeps
3.
hitting his priestesses. Oh boy.
you go.
Okay, well that's
That's-
game 1, guy.
That was quite a steamroll. Like,
Everything that could go right for Broderick did.
yes.
Kind of a slow start, but I mean he was totally prepared. for level 2,
Yeah.
so it didn't
Yeah.
it didn't
It
really
didn't
matter
Yeah.
because he was also winning lanes prior to that too. So it's like,
with the counters.
yeah, with the counters.
I think the 1-0 counter was like the huge MVP of that game. I don't think Jesh was respecting it at all. I don't think he was expecting it at all, and I think it just denied so much tempo that Jesh could have gotten, while like being able for like Broderick to maintain the limited resources that he had, while keeping basically a perfect level 2 hand.
Mm-hmm.
That was such a fast game.
Yeah, that was
That was
like
so fast.
that was like sub 30 minutes. So
Right. Also, Tom, I'm pretty sure it's -2 stock.
it's -1 stock.
Okay, let's say that.
So world. So let's see. So
Let's say that AOT is at 1 stock before attacks, right?
Okay.
AOT attacks 2 times.
1, 2.
AOT will be at 3 stock. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say the AOT player plays the brainstorm and attacks 3 times. 4 stock. Encore 1 stock. It's -2 stock. 3 stock versus 1 stock. Turn player starts at 1 stock. Attack 2 times, goes up to 3 stock.
3, 1.
Turn player starts at 1 stock. Attack 3 times, goes up to 4 stock. Pay 3 encore, goes down to 1 stock. 1 stock versus 3 stock.
Oh my god.
Math is hard. Math is hard. I understand, dude. It's been a long day. Math is hard. It's okay. We're all in this, you know. It's all good. Just ditches his entire hand.
Pretty common.
Really?
Yeah. I think for AOT it's pretty. Yeah, it's pretty common.
Ditching 1-0 errands is pretty common.
Yeah. Because you run 4. You run 4 salvage Ricky, so it's like the wind is the most important. The wind is the most important card, right?
Okay.
And you have so much like reach for your copies of 1-0 errand that it doesn't like.
Yeah.
Yeah. You run 4 gears too, so.
Okay, that's true. That's true. On the other side, Broderick milling the level 0 go to stock priestess in the matchup where I think it's probably the most useful. It's kind of interesting.
Probably just didn't have. Was that the only 0 in his hand, or like?
No, he molded it.
No, I mean like he probably doesn't want to attack with it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I see what you mean. But like, okay, and maybe his hand is like all 0s, and then he just needs to ditch 1 so that he doesn't like trigger empty gate. It's still a weird card to mull, I think, in this matchup.
Yeah, go ahead.
If AOT hits 1 first, that priestess does nothing. Yeah, but I mean, I think you could keep it for the opportunity cost. I think it might be worth it.
No, notably, it also helped Broderick win level. It helped him not get completely stomped level 0 too.
Yeah, with the chase runners. Yeah,
it looks like level 0 isn't even lasting that long, anyways. So
he levels a 2-1 counter. I think that's pretty good.
He runs 2.
I don't think he runs 2, and I don't think any of AOT's early plays are like that threatening. And plus,
Jesh can cover them with hexproof too, so it's
he can also cover the
it's
pressure.
pretty...
I think the 2-1 counter is pretty low impact in this matchup.
Condition 2 other to get the 2K?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just confirming that it is actually 2 other. 2 or more other.
Yeah, it is 2 or more other.
I'm honestly really impressed by the heads-up play from Broderick last.
Oh man. Oh, he had another one. He had 2. He had 2. So he ditched 1 because he had 2.
That's the answer. He had 2, and a much better start for Broderick this game than the last.
I think he wanted the global though, and for this matchup
probably, but like at the same time, like being able to just get 2 torches off your first combo is like way better than just getting 1. If you're only getting 1, you're just washing the climax, but he's actually plussing now.
Then
with the combo
for 2.
Well, last game he also had 2 doors, so it's like kind of.
But it was like over the course of 2 turns.
I thought it evened out.
Well, I mean, technically, last game he never plussed, right? Every time he comboed, he would always wash the climax that he played. It was just a damage. It was just like a damage
Yep.
plus. Never a hand plus.
That's like fine, right? Like if he had the cards, if he was like kind of ready for level 2, like his level 2 turn he pluses a lot too,
Right.
Because he's clocking and then he's playing like multiple priestesses. So
Right. Yeah, I think it's fine, but I think it's still good to be able to plus while you can. It's like at the end of the day, at worst, it's compression.
2-1-3.
Like Broderick on his second deck actually could have had a lot more compression
Trigger.
from hand and forward that he missed out on.
I'll grab pants back.
okay,
He's gonna
well,
grab pants
he has
here instead
pants
of the gate.
guaranteed. If Jesh cancels here,
Yeah.
it's pretty bad for him. He doesn't cancel. That's fine.
Yeah, it doesn't cancel. Yeah, so he should be able to get. It looks like
And I got
should be able to get 2 reverses. I think.
Sure.
Yes. It depends on. No, I think he does get 2. Yeah.
Like he should
With,
get 2, right? Because
4, 5,
well, I mean,
6, 5, 7, 5.
Yes.
there'll be.
It depends on
8.
whether he needs to use a Krista.
That's true. Yeah. The Goblin Slayers will counter to 8 defensively, so as long as Jesh can hit over 8k with his board, he should be fine. He did ditch 2 errands on his mulligan though, so he might actually need to use a Krista if he doesn't have the 4th copy of the errand, or not the 4th copy. So he has 2 in waiting room. He searches the 3rd, so he needs the 4th. That's the 4th. Yeah.
Hmm.
1, 2.
3, 2, 1.
You know, one thing that's cool about that Priestess card. So Broderick, it lets Goblin Slayer bottom out on stock at level 1. While still having the stock to play like 2 priestesses, basically. Which I think is actually really important. For like early play focused strategies, you really want to exit level 1 with at least 4 stock. And this priestess is definitely like, it's a cool, like, very like strong part of that card. Other than like the fact that it denies the ability, like reverses, I think it synergizes very strongly with what the deck is trying to do. He actually, I
mean, it converts a hand to stock, which is really important.
Yeah, okay. Don't forget the power, Jesh. Okay.
Yeah, that's actually quite important here. Okay, so is he gonna be able to kill both of them here? Let's see here.
15,
they're
6,
gonna
7,
be
8.
15.
He ties counter
He ties
in
one
lane
and over
beats counter in the other.
Counter in the other lane. Okay, that's really good for Jesh still.
6, 7, 8.
Because I don't think Broderick is gonna want to
For 2.
tie counter ever.
And
I'll
get to
torch here.
9k.
Yep.
You only get to 9k with double global,
Yeah.
or in the center lane.
Yeah. Well, actually, this is interesting. He's
Stop there.
torching before the priestess is getting fronted. So if he sends the priestess to stock, okay, he doesn't send it to stock now. Okay, that's interesting. So I guess he just wanted to.
Front. 6.
Yeah, I guess he just wanted
It's not
to
once per turn, so
torch a few cards. Yeah.
yeah, so he's fine there.
Yeah, I was thinking like if he wanted to.
Tie us.
Oh, he's tying.
Oh,
Okay,
he is tying. Okay, that's interesting.
2's good.
doesn't care.
Yeah, it just ties, no problem. Yeah. I mean, it is a -1 for the AOT player because he doesn't get the bounce back on the errand.
For 3.
3.
Oh, he can deny the stock.
Deny the stock deny is actually quite big. I would do it.
Oh, he's
Does not.
Oh
chooses to
no,
not-
no,
The stock denial is
Please.
so big there, though.
no, Jesh, please.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a pretty bad torch, though. Mills 2 pants from Broderick.
Nah, he believes.
Cancel 2.
There you
Oh,
go.
but cancels anyways. Okay, no punish. Shouldn't Aaron be 8k5 before the tap pump? 500 for each Mikasa Armin, Aaron Mikasa Armin, and 1k1 and win? Yeah, but
3,
look at
15,
the
7,
crystal.
8. He's
Look at
4K
the crystal on the board.
4/5 base plus 15 for 3 other dudes that pump him.
Look at the
1k
crystal on the board.
1k from the climax, 7, then 8k from the global, and then
Global.
500 plus 500 somewhere from the global.
Yes. So one of the errands is 8-5, the other is 8. Krista is dragging the team down, definitely here.
I don't know if Project wanted to cancel that. actually. So like
Yeah.
so
probably
like
not.
so the fact that he countered to tie, I feel like it means
Put it
that
out
he
there.
really was
wait,
prepared to be level
doesn't-
2.
does-
Oh,
does
ditch
Aaron
the
count
primary, just
itself?
salvage one, and then,
Yep.
No, it says other.
ditch
The
torch,
card says other.
salvage one.
I okay. You know what's really funny? I made this
What?
exact mistake
Oh, really?
when the set launched. Like during spoiler season, I actually
Okay.
thought that too. And then
Uh-huh.
like, I played for like a few weeks thinking that that card counted itself. It does not count itself. It only counts
Yeah,
other
it doesn't
other
count
characters.
itself. Yeah. You're just playing with a slightly power crept AOT
Yeah,
deck?
this is a pretty weak turn. I think Broderick did not want to cancel that actually.
Okay, yeah, actually, I think so
Trigger
too. Now,
for
now that I mean,
Uh,
seeing the turn, it's quite weak. So yeah, I agree. But
This is a
without
bit
seeing
of
the
like
turn, I think
a-
it's pretty good.
Outside. For
Yes,
one.
this side.
Oh
I mean,
man, that's
he
I
gets to
mean-
keep,
Taken.
or I guess, I mean,
I'll
he
go
still gets to
direct,
keep 2 characters
power.
on board,
For two.
and like I don't think AOT.
I grab a priestess.
Like, is it a problem if AOT farms this? Like, like Jesh is not in
it's
a
not
position to farm
especially-
this anyways.
it's not especially a problem for
Yeah.
Broderick specifically, but like I think
Yeah.
for AOT to win, I don't think Jesh wanted to have to attack into priestesses this turn.
That's fair.
It
It is what do you call it? This is unfavorable for like
Because
this is not
right
a good
now,
turn
it's
for
like-
Broderick.
it's like pretty like this is like a fine turn for Jesh at the moment.
For Jesh, right.
He
But
gets
I
value out
still
of that
think this
Krista in the
matchup,
back
right? I still
as
think
well.
this matchup is kind of it goes downhill for AOT from here, basically.
Well, he also gets more time to sculpt, right? So if he can sculpt, so say like, say he can sculpt a little bit more to get like, because last game it was kind of sad.
It was pretty bad,
His response wasn't good enough.
right?
To the point where I would have considered not even like attacking in like one of the lanes. So,
Yeah, I agree. He lost. He
this-
lost 2 stock there.
Yes. But this game he might be able to set up something better, and
Yeah.
he might even like.
7.
See, when does Priestess get power? I'm just gonna check real quick.
There's no way
15.
for him to guarantee like to
I'm
top
turning
check for the
slightly.
Sasha mill,
3,
right?
2, 1.
It's just
No.
pray to RNGs this.
There is a Jean that's Sayamami, I think. It's Scry's on play, I think.
Oh.
Oh wait, no.
Okay.
I actually don't even remember. I only know
Okay.
is that it's like I'm pretty sure
It's
it
not
is,
in
like,
his list,
Sayamami.
so it's.
It's not in his list. Doesn't even matter. Plays over.
He
Wants to
levels
keep
the
the gear
3
option. Yeah, I was
Aqua.
gonna say he might. He
Wait, he
might
plays
like go for
over?
this
Oh.
to make room for
okay.
the. He might double change here. This is actually quite strong. I think
Why?
so-
Why do you think it's strong?
because the Mikasa will be 13k. Priestess actually cannot reverse this card. This field
What
swapper.
attack phase?
Ooh. Okay.
It'll be 13k.
Front
Even with
for 2.
the global giving
No
pumping
pass.
1k. So Broderick specifically needs the 2k assist he needs a 2k assist and he needs
Front.
no he just needs a 2k. He just needs a 2k assist, but like he only runs 1, right? So
Right.
2's good. I level blue.
If he has a 2k assist, he's still getting over this Mikasa.
but
right?
then if that's the case, he'll just swap, right? He'll swap to the lane.
Sure.
He'll swap to the lane. So depending on how many priestesses
two.
Broderick plays. So say like he's playing 3 again, because he
Right.
definitely can. He'll just swap to the
Leaning off.
he'll swap to the lane that isn't covered by the assist.
But that's also the lane that he's not covered by Armin, right?
Oh, that's true. Actually, never mind. So this is outed specifically by triple priestess plus 2k assist,
Right.
Check.
which
I mean, it's still his best
Kind of
shot.
a tall-
like,
kind of
we're
a
not
tall
we're not
ass-
saying this. Yeah, we're not saying
didn't
this
even
is
get it
like a
last
bad
game.
play by any means. This is by far the best thing that Jesh can do in this matchup. Like we're not questioning that, but it's. Well, yeah. Let's just see if Broderick has a response. Just is again down to very low resources, low hand, low stock. I don't think I've ever seen AOT on this low of resources unless they're bricking. But I don't even say that
I got
Jesh is
6 going
bricking.
back.
How many
Mm,
torches?
One, two,
Six, was it?
three, 4 torches.
Alright.
I think it's 6
What's up
going back.
next?
Oh, for Broderick?
Yeah, because he triggered that.
I think, yeah.
Wait, did he pay out
He
that
triggered
pants?
a. Oh, I don't think he paid it out.
No,
And
he
then
didn't.
he
He
has.
triggered a door. He triggered a door. Sorry, he triggered a
Yeah,
door.
but then he has a pants in his hand, like for sure. So it should be 6 going back in.
I'm trying to remember if he paid out that pants. I think he did. Because he did
I think
trigger.
he paid out.
Wait, was that last game?
No, this was this game. It was this game.
Okay.
He triggered pants on the last attack of level 1.
Okay, so he definitely paid it out. So, but he
Yeah.
didn't get to pay out that door. Which
Yeah, he didn't get to pay out the door, and he should still have his pants in the hand.
1, 2, 3.
3, 2, 1.
It's a refresh. Clock.
Okay, alarm condition is met. Let's see how many priestesses he can play.
Oh yeah, priestess.
The first one.
dude, if he actually has triple priestess plus the assist, I'm gonna.
He has enough stock. Exactly enough
That's
stock.
Play another
That's
one.
that's kind of like a pack your bags. This matchup is really bad, kind of feeling, right?
I don't know. I think. No.
Like, would you consider? Oh, he didn't pay out the pants. This is like the freaking second card. Would
Oh,
you
so he
consider
got back
this
with 5.
matchup? Yeah, he probably got 5 then. Would you consider this matchup like pretty favored for a Goblin Slayer?
Maybe he's against Jesh's specific list, perhaps. I think there are definitely ways you can build AOT. Like there are some things you can do.
Whoa, those are some back row
Oh,
priestesses. Hello, he
okay,
did not
he's
keep
chill.
the climax.
What a showman! What a showman! No, this is a troll. This is a troll. He's gonna swap them any second now. He's gonna swap them any second.
Tom, hello, are you okay, Tom? Tom,
Any moment now, he's gonna swap
Tom?
them out.
Tom,
Oh my god!
Tom.
Oh,
That's
the
not the right
right
climax.
climax appears.
You
Going
can
to the top.
you can like
God.
you can hear the relief
Oh,
just like
man.
Wait, fly out of Jesh
He can
here.
swap. He can swap to the. He can actually swap and win.
Will he
2
be
lanes
bigger?
here. Yes. Mikasa will be
Nice.
11k. Priestess will be 10-5.
Yeah, he definitely should.
Wait,
be
no,
up
he has.
there.
That's a sword maiden. No, it won't matter.
Yeah, it's
What do you mean
so-
that's a sword maiden?
The sword maiden pumps
It
power.
pumps on
attack.
5, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so he's not
He's
gonna
good.
swap.
He's good.
then.
He's good. He's good.
Okay.
He could swap.
No, he could have swapped to the center. He could
have swapped to center,
huh?
but he decided not to do that. Doesn't.
Power.
Yeah, it's probably
care,
not
I
worth
guess,
it.
for
I
3.
agree. It's his stock, his resources are so low right now. He really needs to conserve stock as much as he
I
can.
mean, 5 stock isn't the worst if he like field swaps here.
5 stock?
But
Anything you know?
he ending the turn next turn at 5 stock isn't like the
Oh,
worst for
I
AOT
see, I
specifically.
see. I mean, that's assuming he doesn't like brainstorm or do other stuff.
But I
I
think
mean, I think
getting
it's fine
direct attacks
because-
is also pretty important. I don't know. It's like hard, right? I think it's hard. I think it's like really
I
hard.
think so. I think so too. But I think because he has the arm in the back row, he's not worried about anti-change counter. So I think it's okay for him to just like swing into things. He
Well, I
also
just
might
mean for-
have Aaron.
Damage. I just think he
He
wants
also
to
might
get
have-
No, you're
in.
good. I'm just gonna take a little bit to.
He also might have Aaron, so he might want to reverse the 1-0. Who knows?
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, he
If
has
doesn't
an Aaron on
win.
board. Yeah, he has an Aaron on board. If he has the win, he gets a reverse with that. That's pretty good.
Is that Aaron's not active though? It's gonna die.
Oh, that's true. You're right.
I think myself. I think I would have swapped there just to.
You think so?
Yeah, I think just so I can wait. That Armin's really small actually though. That I forgot about that. His hand is like very small. Okay,
Oh.
that Armin's like very small.
Wait,
so
actually,
it doesn't even matter.
no. Doesn't the arm the back row armor makes it huge, doesn't it?
It's only 3-5. No, it's only.
How big is the?
He only has 2 cards in hand. He only has 2 cards in hand. So like,
Yeah, it's 3-5, but freaking Sword Maiden is like 1-5 and can't
But
pump
he-
herself, right?
yeah, she can pump herself.
Oh, she can pump herself.
Yes.
Yeah, no trigger.
Yeah. The card's good. Certified.
Oh, this
certified
guy's
good
I
raid.
thought she couldn't pump herself.
No.
Oh yeah. Wow, this guy's good.
Yeah,
Wait, can
certified
she?
good.
Is she big enough though? Oh, with
Yeah,
the oh
with
yeah,
the climax, with the 1k1
com-
for
climax,
sure.
okay.
Yeah. So swap doesn't.
Oh
do
yeah,
anything.
for sure. Okay, yeah, never mind.
For sure.
No swapping. No Swapperino.
Isn't his top stock a win still? Was
No,
it?
he.
I thought he.
Oh, no. It's a pay 2 change, right?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, top stock is a win.
3, 2,
Then
1.
if it's pay 2 change to the Mikasa, it should be a win.
Oh.
And then trigger.
Yeah, because he triggered win first
for two.
attack,
Mm.
and the Armin does not change. Armin changes for no cost.
Well, this is a little bit of an opposite game from last game for Broderick. To say the
Right, like a
least.
pretty good level 1, I would say. Like
But
the
a little
cancels.
better than level 1 with good cancels,
and
but
then,
kind
and then
of
just like the oops, I didn't draw my pants level 2.
yeah, even that triple priestess. That's like
Yeah,
ultimate.
like
feels bad.
insult to injury. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he's gonna lose this front row priestess for sure.
He doesn't lose. He's right. Yeah.
Like for
And
sure,
depending
for
on how
sure.
much damage, so he can still be in a good spot if he like cancels most of the damage coming next turn.
1, 2, 3.
But if he does take damage, he's probably
Go for
looking
2?
for like a resurrection Hail Mary.
Right. Like
Take it.
if Jesh can like land the nuts Sasha mill 3, like mill level 3
Oh,
here,
that'd
like
be
that's
gross.
pretty brutal.
That'd
Yeah,
be-
I think
I don't think
that'd
that's
be-
I would never.
that'd be pretty disgusting. I mean, he's okay. You look at his level. He's leveled a Mikasa. Like he's clearly not trying to one turn Broderick this game, right? Like he's abandoning the line that involves
Every
playing triple
so it's
Mikasa
6
and like
everything out.
getting reverses and
yeah.
one turning. And I think he's just probably trying to
Mhm.
scrap more, right?
How
Playing.
much is
I
resurrection,
think
actually?
yeah,
4
playing
stock.
the Sasha, playing the Mikasa, playing the like the 3/2 Eren, and just like kind of like continue like beating him down with 2 soul beaters, playing a scrappy game. I think that's what Jesh is opting for.
Well, he did search
Oh,
for the Aaron. He searched
there
for
you
this
go,
Aaron
yeah.
last turn, right? So
3/2 Eren, right?
definitely committing to
Yeah.
this. Winning board. He wants to win board.
Win
Which
board. I think I agree with that. Yeah.
The
I
Aaron
agree
is
with
like
that.
quite big, so it's gonna be what 13, same as the Mikasa.
He would like to get another card in back row.
Maybe
give
I
us
don't.
extra
Does
500
it
power?
matter? So
Does it matter?
13.
Aaron would
let's see.
be 13/5
Priestess,
with the
10-5,
extra card in back row.
12-5, 13-5. Actually, it kind of does matter. I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of does matter.
I mean, he can swap anyways, though. Does the swap give Mikasa power?
No. It's just a.
Oh, that's
it's a fair
unfortunate.
swap.
It's a fair swap, sure.
As fair as field swap
Um,
effects
You're
can
good,
be, I
you're good.
guess.
Yeah, that's true.
I believe it's not name
Yeah,
or
so
like.
Oh,
I think
he
it's just
gets the-
trait restricted.
Uh-huh.
Cancel
Yeah, it's just
one.
trade
Wow.
Wow, Project with the
Double,
sick
triple
nasty
cancel
cancels.
already, yeah. Triple cancel already, and then
2's good.
takes this one, though.
So I think he does clock anyways.
You think
Here.
so?
Yeah, because he doesn't have the pants in hand, right?
I mean, he could just top deck it right now.
Okay. If he top decks it, then but I think he clocks it.
Alright,
Okay,
he
okay.
clocks, yeah, okay.
Like, But we'll see what he has.
I'm surprised Broderick didn't keep the pants through the refresh.
He might not
'Cause I
have
think
been
he
in
did-
position to do so though. It's kind of.
Yeah, I think he ditched it with the cowgirl
It was very
but
early, right? I think
at level 1.
Cowgirl.
No,
I
what
feel like
did
you
he
would
trigger at
just-
level 0?
College torch.
No, he triggered at level 1. He triggered 3rd attack level 1 on his level 1 combo turn. He
Oh.
triggered the pants and then salvaged the pants.
I play priestess.
Because I remember I noted that he salvaged the pants instead of a gate. I was like, oh, he's prepping for level 2.
Oh, that's
instead of
right.
trying
That's
to
right. I
level
remember
1.
that too, actually.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
They're both 13.
I feel like you would just keep it starting level 1. Like,
Okay.
if your deck lives and dies by this combo.
I think he has it now.
Well, I mean, if he doesn't, he's not in a good place. He also
Ooh.
has the support, the level 3 support. Those priestesses are going to be 14, right? No, 13/5.
13/5s.
A little
So the
bit
extra
too
500
big.
The extra 500 power would definitely have mattered here.
A little bit too big for
How many?
AOT.
These, if they hit, they'll be 13/5.
I guess he'll save.
If they hit, the magical
oh,
words
wait.
though.
Oh,
If they hit.
Alright.
is
No
Jesh the
offense.
biggest brain player actually?
All right, front. Gets the effect for 3.
Oh, only gets the effect. The best
he
defense
hits
is luck.
that one.
Oh, takes
Here's
it. He's level 3,
Aw.
so
Whiffs.
Ooh, misses the center one.
wait. Oh, it's smaller
That's-
now.
That's getting that's smaller now.
Let's see.
He fronted, I guess.
The
That's
magic
kinda
words,
spooky.
if he hits. Yeah, that's pretty spooky. And opts to not salvage
Oh,
as
he could
well.
just lose
Or,
here.
I mean,
Just lost.
no,
All
or
right.
just
Good game, Broderick.
What
Good
the?
game.
Okay.
Wait.
It's
Are we-
over.
Yeah,
It's
that was the
over.
first one.
it's over already?
Oh, yeah.
What?
Congratulations, Broderick. Okay, we'll leave this call. Enjoy it. Oh, this is so fast.
I haven't even finished drinking my water. I got like a whole cup of water for like, getting prepared for the series, and wow, okay.
All right. You ready to go to the other call?
Yeah, let's go and see how they're doing here.
Okay, well, that was a little anticlimactic. Sorry, Jesh. Congratulations,
Fine.
Broderick. I'm sorry, I'm laughing.
Hey.
I'm not laughing. I'm not making fun of anybody. It's just
What an
the
asshole.
set
Oh my
literally
God.
ended
Like,
before an
what
hour
did you
passed.
do?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that was really, really fast.
That was
I'm still kind of shocked that
world
it's
record?
already over. You guys were definitely setting like a personal best for best of 3 whites.
Guys
Well,
kinda
anyways,
speed run this.
congratulations to Broderick for winning that round.
Oh.
I mean,
Oh.
I think the games definitely didn't go as expected, I would say, for either player. Definitely a lot of
I did what I wanted to do.
Oh
You
yeah,
did?
that's for
Okay.
sure. Well, except for that
No,
one
I
turn
got
where you
my
had
game
to,
plan.
dude. I was thinking you were trolling that entire turn. You were gonna move the priestesses back up to the front and then play the pants, but it didn't happen. I was sad.
Tom was dead set on you like BMing there, like when you move the priestess back, that you would just like move them back up again. But yeah, you didn't have the pants. You chose to ditch the pants. So you triggered a pants at level 1, and you chose to ditch it the next turn with the cowgirl. Like, what was your thought? Like, why didn't you
it
decide to
actually
keep
is.
the? Why didn't you keep the
When I
pants?
ditched with the
for level 3?
cowgirl, I only had one priestess in hand, so I ditched pants to get another priestess, and I ditched the torch to get the early out target.
That makes
Oh,
sense.
you actually,
Okay.
and then you triggered a door later for the third priestess, was it? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
Mm.
And then check 6, no pants. I mean that's how whites works, right?
Well,
So,
I'm looking at 8 cards because I'm clocking, and then checking 6
yeah.
off the priestess.
Yeah.
yeah, technically, 8 cards, no
He
pants.
didn't get the
Feels bad. It
pants.
happens. I mean, up until that point, I think you were like really in control of game 2. So we all thought it was going to be some like a repeat of game 1, and then it just went completely the opposite direction. Yeah. So I guess going to Jesh here, definitely a pretty rough matchup for your deck. Do you feel like your deck is slightly less equipped to deal with Goblin Slayer compared to other AOT decks, or do you feel like it's just a bad matchup in general?
I feel like most people do run more Sasha in order to deal with the Goblin Slayer matchup. Even like, but I feel like I have enough like early play presence, like with the 2/1 Mikasa, and with the Aaron as well. Like I just want like you throw in the variety, but like I tried to wall off before he could get them off, right? Unfortunately, I did trigger on that second attack where he was 1-5. I was hoping to keep him at 1-6 and then just pass turn. So
Right. I mean, didn't he end up canceling that attack anyways?
no,
I
Wait.
canceled the first attack
only I canceled
with
the first one.
last climax in my deck.
Like, I didn't want to leave a
Which game
plus
was
on board.
this? Which game was this?
Second game.
Second game?
Game
Wait a
2.
second. Oh. Okay, yeah, okay. I gotcha. I guess do I have any questions? I guess real quick, I want to know So Seema and I were talking about your list project actually, because it's actually quite interesting. We both think it's quite interesting, and not in like we think it's shit way. We actually genuinely think it's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, and no flame. So you run 3 counters. So like, there's a lot of like decreased counts of other cards players might consider more staple, such as like well, let's pick a card like
Brainstorm.
Brainstorm, like the Ricky clone, like the Sword Maiden and like Ricky thing, or like the Goblin Slayer Chaser. Even you're running lower counts of that, and you're actually stocking up big time on these counters. So I guess I'm just wondering what caused you to make that decision, and whether you think that's like paid off so far. Definitely paid off in this set, but like, do you think it's been like a pretty good choice like for the overall event?
It's alright, but with like an open deck list, if you play more counters, your opponent's going to play around it more, even though you don't have it in hand.
Right,
Okay.
that's true. But sometimes they can't even play around it, right? It's just like not even possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's actually
like with the Goblin Slayer being AK at level 1, it's pretty hard to run them over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually hear the argument made for more counters with a closed deck list, because then your opponent is always second guessing how many counters you're actually running. But this is my first time I'm hearing the argument for open deck list. I mean, it just sounds like there's always an argument for counters. So yeah, I think I mean, I guess I don't think there's any other like deck list specific questions, but I would like to just kind of hear kind of like your guys' overall thoughts on like how the games went, and then whether or not like do you feel like this series was indicative of like the Goblin Slayer versus AOT matchup, or do you guys feel like this was pretty strange and just a kind of like an RNG moment?
At level 1, if he has the Aaron back row, he runs over my board pretty free. But at level 2, he didn't run over my priestesses. So what he needed to do was like have a board presence against priestess and deal with them. Because in game 1, I had like 3 climaxes in hand. So I was just going to do it every turn.
Oh yeah, we noticed that you kept playing the pans back to back. But I mean, in game 2, I think he did try to build that board presence. Do you feel like that was like a little harder for you to deal with?
If I got the climax, I was gonna run over his board because I had that 2-1 assist in hand.
Right.
Right, but you did.
So
right,
the 2-1 assist plus the climax, it would be 13-5, and I would have been 500 over.
Right. Yeah, and we noted that. And then I guess moving on to you, Jesh, do you feel like like how do you feel like you would have wanted the games to go? I guess with your list, and then and also like in the future, do you feel like you would make any changes to your list to better like address the matchup?
Probably not. I think the list is fine as it is. It's as consistent as possible. Because 4 move gears, basically 4 copy of every card. But I feel like I could have played a little bit better at level 1 and like actually utilize the brainstorm instead of like ramming it in the entire time.
Right.
I could have also been able to just like try and keep more hand size, but I kept throwing down the Krista, and then 500 power is a little too much to deal with when you just do an Aaron combo.
Yeah, actually, speaking of the brainstorm, we noted that in game 1, I believe, there was one turn where you played the Aaron brainstorm to side into the priestess when the global -3 soul was happening, and then you also paid 3 encore that Aaron. Did you consider just not playing the brainstorm at all if you're just going to side?
Yeah, I believe that I had stock in, and the next turn when I encored it, I thought I had 2 climax still left in deck, and apparently there were 0. So.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Okay. Just a little
Alright,
goof.
so-
Man. Feels bad, man.
Yeah,
I
see.
I guess one more quick thing for Jesh. Is there a reason why you didn't full field to get Aaron to 13-5 in like the final turns of game 2?
I was hoping to bait move gear, but I did not have a move gear in hand, right? I was hoping to just bluff a move gear.
Right.
Oh,
gotcha.
yeah, back row slot for the move gear. I see.
All right.
Well, that's everything from me. Tom, do you have anything else?
No, I think I'm good. Well, I just have well, I guess I have a question for Broderick mostly, because I'm sorry, Jesh. End of the road for you, but it was a good run.
Thank you.
Broderick, you face either Christian or Sven next round in the elimination bracket. Do you have a preference?
No, not really. I don't care who I play.
Oh,
You know, I'll play. It's Christian, right?
yeah, that's his name.
Yeah.
He's on the same.
Yeah.
He's on your team.
I'm tired. I gotta get up early tomorrow.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
After a hard day's work.
Yeah, I
So
want
you
to play
prefer
Christian.
You want to beat Christian?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Not lacking for confidence. Do you see yourself going farther than next round? Like realistically?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
It depends on how like my schedule lines up.
Mm-hmm. All
But
right.
yeah,
And is that like a matchup thing, or just you'd rather
Well,
just play Christian or
I don't
something?
think I actually played against ReZero or a competent ReZero player.
So you just want the experience, I guess, or
Yeah, sure.
all right. Okay.
And then Sven's playing SAO.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think it's like a pretty.
SAO's whatever.
All right, I gotcha. I think that's it. I'd just like to give up the floor to you guys. I'll let Jesh go first with any shoutouts he might have.
Strictly Broken TCG for all your English singles. Nuke Vanguard set out tomorrow on Friday, so make sure to check it out.
All right, and you, Broderick. I might be the same shoutout, but gotta ask.
Shout out to Daddy UA. He told me right before the match, if I don't destroy Jess, I'm losing my sponsorship.
Oh,
So I have to try super hard.
Oh,
boy.
all right.
And then shout out to NovaTCG, where it's the best place to get your Japanese Weiss Schwartz singles in the US.
All right, you heard him, and this is definitely true. Is that it for you guys? Nothing more?
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, Seema, if you have any shoutouts or anything, floor is yours now as well.
No. Just once again, happy to commentate. Happy to be here. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, always a pleasure for me too to commentate with you. So as Project stated, NovaTCG, best source, probably the best source, aptly stated, best source for Japanese Weiss singles and some English stuff in the West, and probably for Europe too. Though I think shipping has cleared up a little bit for them, but still, he has a lot of stuff. He actually happens to have a lot of old stuff that isn't necessarily listed on his website. So if you just message the store, I'm sure he can try and accommodate you. If you have any like I think recently I bought some card mission singles, Little Buster's card mission singles from him, and that wasn't even on his website. So I'm sure he'd be happy to consider selling you some old stock that he still has. Apart from that, I'd like to thank you guys, the players. This event is not possible without players and good players. Making the games entertaining and high skilled, very fulfilling to watch. So I'd like to thank all of you guys. No matter how you do in the tournament, we all appreciate you because it's a player's game. Sorry. And I'd like to thank the Strictly Broken team for giving me the platform to stream on, to commentate on, so on and so forth, and the WS Invitationals team for putting it on. That includes myself, but the others on the team, they've been working hard, and it's getting to the end of the event, so looking to pull it out for the home stretch. And with that being said, I think this is pretty much done. So I'd like to bid everyone a good night, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. You're all awesome. Thanks for playing Weiss Schwartz. And yeah, I think that's it. Well, stay tuned. We have way more stuff, way more games this week. some great matchups coming up for you guys, as could be expected, because it's, later rounds of the tournament. So, yeah, catch y'all on the next stream.